Welcome to Downton.
Lady Grantham, this is so kind of you.
Not at all, Duke. We're delighted you could spare the time. You know my daughter Mary, of course?
Of course, Lady
and Edith,
Mary.
but I don't believe you've met my youngest, Sybil.
Ah, Lady Sybil.
How do you do? Come on in, you must be worn out.
Oh, Lady Grantham, I have a confession to make, which I hope won't cause too much bother. My man was taken ill just as I was leaving, so I...
Oh, well, that won't be a problem, will it, Carson?
Certainly not. I shall look after his grace myself.
Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of being such a nuisance. Surely a footman. I remember this man. Didn't you serve me when I dined with Lady Grantham in London?
I did, Your Grace.
Ah, there we are. We shall do very well together, won't we?
Thomas, Your Grace.
Thomas.
What would you like to do?
I think I'd rather like to go exploring.
Certainly. Gardens or house?
Oh, house, I think. Gardens are all the same to me.
Very well. We can begin in the hall, which is one of the oldest...
No, not all those drawing rooms and libraries.
Well, what then?
I don't know, the secret passages and the attics.
Well, it seems a bit odd, but why not? I'll just tell Mama.
No, don't tell your Mama.
But there's nothing wrong in it.
No, indeed. I'm only worried the others will want to join us.
Do you realize this is the first time we've ever been alone?
Then you've forgotten when I pulled you into the conservatory at the Northbrooks. How sad.
No, I haven't. It's not quite the same with 20 chaperones hiding behind every fern.
And are you pleased to be alone with me, my lady?
Dear, if I answer truthfully, you'll think me rather forward. I don't think we should pry. It feels rather disrespectful.
No nonsense. It's your father's house, isn't it? You've a right to know what goes on in it. Where does this lead?
To the men's quarters, with the lock on the women's side. Only Mrs. Hughes is allowed to turn it.
Mrs. Hughes? And you? And here?
A footman, I imagine. Should you do that?
Why not? I'm making a study on the genus footman. I seek to know the creature's ways.
Someone's coming.
Can I help you, my lady?
We were just exploring.
Were you looking for Thomas, Your Grace?
No, as Lady Mary said, we've just been exploring.
What were you and Mary doing in the attics this afternoon?
I expect Mary was just showing the Duke the house, weren't you?
You're a student of architecture?
Absolutely.
Then I do hope you'll come and inspect my little cottage. It was designed by Wren for the first Earl's sister.
The attics?
Yes. Mary took the Duke up to the attics.
Whatever for?
Where was this, dear?
We were just looking around.
Looking around? What is there to look at but servants' rooms? What was the real reason?
Don't be such a chatterbox, Edith.
I was terribly sorry to hear about your cousins.
You said. Did you know them?
Not well. I used to see Patrick Crawley at the odd thing. I imagine it will mean some adjustments for you all. To lose 2 heirs in one night is terrible.
Indeed, it was terrible.
Awful. But then again, it's an ill wind. At least, Lady Mary's prospects must have rather improved.
Have they?
Haven't they?
I will not be coy and pretend I do not understand your meaning, though you seem very informed on this family's private affairs. But you ought perhaps to know that I do not intend to fight the entail. Not any part of it.
You can't be serious.
It pains me to say it, but I am.
You'll give up your entire estate, your wife's money into the bargain, to a perfect stranger. You won't even put up a fight.
I hope he proves to be perfect, but I rather doubt it.
Huh. Very odd thing to joke about.
No odder than this conversation. So, there you have it. But Mary will still have her settlement, which you won't find ungenerous.
I'm sorry.
I only meant that her portion, when she marries, will be more than respectable. You'll be pleased, I promise you.
Oh, heavens. I hope I haven't given the wrong impression.
You know very well the
My
impression.
dear Lord Grantham,
Don't, my dear Lord Grantham, me. You knew what you were doing when you came here. You encouraged Mary, all of us, to think...
Forgive me, but I came to express my sympathies and my friendship. Nothing more. Lady Mary's a charming person. Whoever marries her will be a lucky man. He will not, however, be me.
I see. And what was it you asked me to stay behind to hear?
I forget.
I don't believe that.
Well, believe what you like. He won't break the entail. The unknown cousin gets everything, and Mary's inheritance will be the same as it always was.
Oh, how was I to know when the lawyer
you won't
turned up,
know.
I thought?
You did the right thing to telegraph me. It's just not going to come off.
So what now?
Well, you know how I'm fixed. I have to have an heiress. If it means going to New York to find one.
What about me?
You will wish me well.
You said you'd find me a job if I wanted to leave.
Do you?
I want to be a valet. I'm sick of being a footman.
Yeah, Thomas, I don't need a valet. I thought you were getting rid of the new one here.
Well, I've done it, but I'm not sure Carson's going to let me take over. I want to be with you.
I just can't see it working, can you? We don't seem to have the basis of a servant-master relationship, do we?
You came here to be with me.
Among other reasons. And one swallow doesn't make a summer.
Are you forgetting something?
What? Are you threatening me? Because of a youthful dalliance? A few weeks of madness in a London season? You wouldn't hold that against me, surely.
I would if I have to.
And who'll believe a greedy footman over the words of a duke? If you're not careful, you'll end up behind bars.
I've got proof.
You mean these? You know, my mother's always telling me never put anything in writing. And now, thanks to you, I never will again.
How did you get them? You bastard.
Don't be a bad loser, Thomas. Go to bed. Unless you want to stay.